Welcome back to the channel, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How is your day going? I hope you're having a great one. I appreciate you guys for taking time out of your busy schedule to watch the video, and to the subscribers of the channel, thank you guys so much. If you've not subscribed, please do so, and welcome to the community. So I have a few interesting updates for this video, and yesterday we talked about a number of things, including the fact that NFF has now intensified their search for coach. Yesterday the technical committee and the executive committee actually met in a meeting to decide who's going to be the coach. There hasn't been any word out from them as that who they've selected, but the update now is that a certain Dutch coach by the name Buijs is now leading the race to be the next Eniola Aluko's head coach. So Buijs is now, reportedly the February candidate for the Eniola Aluko's job. Ahead of the likes of Amunike, Tony Konsenkao, Michael Isiang, and a few others. That's the report that's coming out right now. But that aside, Amunike is not agreeing to the fact that he should not be given this Eniola Aluko's head coach job. Why I'm saying this is because Amunike is still, actually giving out interviews to the media people, where he talks about, his expertise in handling Eniola Aluko's team, and he talks about. Recently, he talked about how he is the one that knows, the strength and weakness of the Eniola Aluko, and how he can, really handle this team, how he can actually, get this team to click. Amunike actually believes, that the reason why, we actually had a bad AFCON, or we did not leave the AFCON, was because our players, were not playing to their strength. They were being forced to play, in positions or in situations where they are not naturally meant or naturally blended to play in, and that's what he feels that he can do. He feels that he can get these players, and put them in these positions where they can play to their strength, they can play to their natural abilities. And he's also a big fan of scoring goals, and he says that we have world-class players in our Super Eagles setup, that they are not average. We don't have any average player in our current Super Eagles team, that they are all world class, and that we have to be more clinical. He is the one that has the key, to unlocking these players and getting the best out of them, especially in the area of our attack, where we have, some of the best strikers in the world, but we lack scoring abilities. We lack the ability to actually score goals, create chances, score goals a lot. Amunike is actually arguing with these points as, some of the reasons why he should be considered for this role. Moving forward beyond that one, guys, let me let you know that the recently appointed under-17 coach Manu Garba has now invited over 51 players for the under-17 Golden Eaglets camp, which is going to be held in Abuja. The report is that the camp is going to open before the weekend, and that there is going to be an open camp, free open trials for that one, as Manu Garba seeks to put together a squad, an under-17 squad that's going to travel to Ghana to play the WAFB competition. And then he's also going to, after that, he's going to set his eyes to the qualifiers, under-17 World Cup qualifiers. And it's part of his objective, for the job, that he, qualifies the under-17 to the FIFA World Cup. So this is definitely an opportunity, to discover more players from the streets. So if you're a footballer and you're interested in, playing for Nigerian under-17, then this might be an opportunity that you could seize and, be there at the camp venue in Abuja. More updates on that one coming later on this channel. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and follow all the updates. The next update on my list here is the one that concerns Akpeyi, former Super Eagles goalkeeper. Of course, I know that it's very possible that Akpeyi may never get to play for Nigerian Super Eagles again, but again, he is one of us and he's currently still playing. So I'm keeping tracks on all our Nigerian Super Eagles players who did extremely well for their club side, and Daniel Akpeyi was one of those players. Obviously did very well for his club side, Maroka Swallows, on Monday as they played with league leaders Melody Sundown. It was actually a very intense match. Akpeyi stole the spotlight for that game. The game ended draw 2-2, but Akpeyi was really brilliant for that game to help them, get a point from the league leaders. And it's very interesting to see because they are currently, in the bottom three, and to get a point from league leaders is something really massive. And all thanks, or partly thanks, to our Nigerian Super Eagles former goalkeeper Daniel Akpeyi. He was in blistering form for his club side yesterday. He played 90 minutes for that game, and of course had some very fantastic 4 saves to deny Mamelodi Sundowns the 3 points that they're so really pushed hard to get. But congrats to him. We hope he continues to perform at the top of his game, even though we don't get to see him in the national team. We still wish him well, and of course we'll continue to celebrate his achievements, he and other Nigerian Super Eagles players. And for the last gist of this video, let me let you know that Eniola Aluko, the sister to Eni Aluko, a former Nigerian Super Eagles player, has now made history, as she's now become the first black woman to actually own a football club in Italy. She recently acquired the majority stake in the Italian club side Comos. So based on the report, she obviously putting a lot of money into the Comos women team, reported to be around 100 million or thereabout, and now she's the majority holder of the company, and this makes her the first black woman to actually own a football club in Italy. Congrats to her. More wins, more success stories. Just a brief history about Eniola Aluko. She was actually born in 1987 in Lagos, Nigeria. Both of her parents were Nigerians, and of course after her birth, when she was still very little, they relocated to England, the family. So but when it got to the time when she was supposed to play for Nigerian Super Falcons, she obviously snubbed the Super Falcons to represent the Three Lions of England. And of course she had a really great football career, and after that she retired and went a little bit into punditry. But her brother, on the other hand, tried to play for the Nigerian Super Eagles for a short while. This is basically the kind of stories I would love to hear about black people and Nigerian Super Eagles players, in particular. And that's basically the update for this video. Thank you for watching. To all of you who are subscribed to the channel, big appreciation to you guys. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do so, and don't forget to like and share this video to get across to a lot of other people who might be interested in this kind of content. Thank you guys. Have yourselves a very wonderful day, guys.